It's quite possible this year that Andrew Garfield's nominated, like, in 2 Best Picture contenders. This Hacksaw Ridge and Martin Scorsese's Silence, but this one is amazing, and he was amazing in it, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's nominated for this.
You're saying you could go to prison?
But I don't know how I'm gonna live with myself if I don't stay true to what I believe. With the world so set on tearing itself apart, doesn't seem like such a bad thing to me to want to put a little bit of it back together.
Hacksaw Ridge is directed by Mel Gibson, and it stars Andrew Garfield, Vince Vaughn, Luke Bracey, Teresa Palmer, and Sam Worthington. So Hacksaw Ridge is set in World War II, and it's the story of Desmond Doss. He wants to be a combat medic, but he has like this morality, so he doesn't want to touch any weapons and he doesn't want to kill anyone, and every man is equal. But the army doesn't like that, so when he enrolls and volunteers to be in the army, he's kind of like an outcast across everyone. Like, everyone doesn't like him because he doesn't pick up a weapon and he doesn't want to kill people. And he ends up finding a loophole so that he can be part of the army, and then they go to Hacksaw Ridge and try and claim it. Andrew Garfield gives his best performance by far since The Social Network from what I've seen. I think The Social Network, is his best performance I've seen him in, but Hacksaw Ridge, very close behind. He should definitely get nominated for Hacksaw Ridge because he was so snubbed for The Social Network. Teresa Palmer was great. I didn't really recognize her at first because I have seen Lights Out and I like Lights Out quite a lot, but I didn't really see, when I saw Teresa Palmer in the movie, I didn't recognize her at first. It wasn't until the end credits where I realized, that's Teresa Palmer. Yeah, good work, because she was great in here. She was flat out phenomenal. This movie's biggest achievement, though, it has managed to regain respect for Vince Vaughn, Sam Worthington, and Luke Bracey. I mean, seriously, Vince Vaughn did The Internship and, like, Delivery Man and all those other comedies where he's the main character, he's the main person starring in it. And Luke Bracey was in the Point Break remake, and Sam Worthington was Hollywood's go-to guy for quite a few years. And they have all been redeemed in their performances here. They are so great. Vince Vaughn, he kind of plays the comic relief. He's the sergeant of the whole troop, and he kind of plays that comic relief role, but he plays it super seriously and dramatically, so he's just kind of like ripping on all the soldiers, and it's just funny and humorous to watch that, but you still kind of believe him that he doesn't like these characters. As for the direction of this movie, Mel Gibson proves once again how phenomenal he is at direction. The film is directed with such conviction. The best part where it really shows his direction is when the action hits. The action is not directed like a standard accountant or John Wick action. It's shocking. It's like even surprising for the people who are in the film. And it's shot kind of like horror action. Almost in all the action sequences, they kind of feel like they're parts of horror films. That's what the war was like. It was horrifying. When they are at Hacksaw Ridge and when Desmond is at home, both of those hours are fantastic. I really enjoyed the hour at home because it really set up his character and showed who he was going to be like. But then the hour when they're at Hacksaw Ridge is flat out phenomenal because it shows what the characters are actually all about. And what that first hour at home set up was that the movie had heart. Like, there are moments when the audience gasps at how shocking the movie is. Not in a bad way, just in how truthful it is. It's just kind of like, And I also like that the movie doesn't preach religion. It just shows the character, Desmond Doss, and what he believes in, and it shows how, like, strong he believes in it. And it's not the movie that preaches the religion. The movie is also really well shot, and I really appreciate when a movie is beautiful to look at, yet horrifying at the same time. With this movie, you get emotionally invested into the story and in the characters. Like, when the characters are hurting, you feel like hurting for the characters. Like I said before, the film, everyone in the audience actually gasped at one moment in the movie, and it's amazing that the film is able to provoke that from the audience, just as a reaction, a gasp. That's incredible. Hacksaw Ridge is definitely and most absolutely platypus-tacular. Have you seen Hacksaw Ridge? What's your favourite Andrew Garfield performance? Let me know down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to become one of the Platypus, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh wow, you made it to the end of the video. Good job. How about you click that subscribe button for more content? Or click one of these 2 videos. You know, either one's good enough.